Hey, everybody, welcome back. So, this is going to be a collective reading and it's a Valentine's special. We're going to ask, are you ready for love? So, let's begin. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective. Let's see if you guys are ready for love. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups, King of Wands, Strength in reverse, and then Death. Bottom of the deck, you have Page of Pentacles. All right, so let's actually start off with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a single person card, all right? So majority of you, of course, or this reading is also for those who are single. And to see this Nine of Pentacles, that's it, all right? I'm getting here that, yes, you are almost ready to meet someone new, or there's actually a possibility of you guys to be ready for love. But I'm hearing that for others of you, you still needed to let go of the past first. I'm really hearing that for someone out there. Some of you are not ready because of you're still having a hard time letting go of something from your past, which is preventing you from welcoming the new. All right. Others of you, if you're not resonating with, you're still kind of like affected or deeply affected from the past, and you're single right now, you're ready to mingle, or you think that you're ready for new love, I'm actually seeing that it's a yes. All right. And Spirit is actually saying that you do have a lot of options out there, but one of them is going to be standing out for you. And this person either may be a fire sign, or this person is probably an earth sign as well, as additional clue. And I'll be pulling up some signs later on, okay? So for those who are actually ready for love, they're showing me that there is a possibility of you guys to be meeting someone new. And this person may have fire in his chart, especially Leo. I'm really getting that, or earth sign. For others of you, I'll be very straightforward. You know me, I don't sugarcoat things. What they're actually showing me here, the reason why it's hard for you to welcome new love from coming in is because you are still holding on to the past. So once you're ready to let go of the past, you're ready to move forward, then there's so many various options out there for you. All right, let's try to pull up another set. Are you ready for LOVE? Yeah, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, and that is the heart chakra. Next, he got the sacral chakra. Wow, two chakras here. And then you have Samaritan. Okay. So here's what I'm actually seeing based on these three cards. Number one, for some of you, like what I said, you're not yet ready for love. It's because of you're still deeply affected by a past event or somebody from your past, and you're still holding on to it. Okay. And they're showing me here that heart healing is very much necessary. That's why I got the heart chakra over here. For others of you, there's really something about giving love to yourself first. And that's why they're showing me that this is not the right time yet for you to be welcoming new love. And that's because you still needed to heal something from within. You still needed to love or embrace yourself first. Next, I'm getting here For those who are actually already ready or almost ready for new love, they're actually showing me that this is going to be a balanced partnership. The both of you share the same passion. All right. And what's more important and what's more exciting is that this person is very much sensitive to what you actually feel as well. You can really understand each other's emotions or feelings. I feel as well that part of the lesson for others of you, and regardless whether you're almost ready or you're not yet ready for love, there's something about balance. All right. There's really something about making sure that you create balance in any type of partnership. Maybe some of you guys are overly giving, and that's why I got the Samaritan. It's okay to help, it's okay to give love or to express your love or pour out your feelings, but just make sure that it is balanced. All right. I feel this is the main lesson for a lot of you who are watching this collective reading. Let's try to pull it more. Are you ready for love? Ooh, balance. Are you kidding me? We see here this ballerina, all right? And she's balancing her toes, right? So there's really something about balance here, you guys. And we were just talking about that. Next, you got the Yang card. Then we have creative endeavor. All right. So here's what I'm hearing based on these three cards. Remember, we were just talking about balance. So regardless whether you're almost ready for love or you're not yet ready for love because you are actually kind of like more like focusing on other of your priorities, such as career, especially you got this creative endeavor here, your studies, your work, or whatsoever. All right. But regardless, there's really something about balance. For some of you, what needs to be balanced, it's the yin and yang, as we all have yin and yang aspects, right? So just make sure that you kind of like balance both. Because I'm really picking up with the yang card over here. Some of you, you have stronger masculine energy. Either you are always the one who's exerting effort, you're always doing everything, and you have to embrace the feminine energy, just like with this ballerina over here. That's another tip or advice from spirit. For others of you, I'm hearing a different message just by looking at these three cards. They're actually showing me here there is also a possibility, like what I said, that this next person or partner for you, like what I said, you both have the same passion. You share the same passion, whether it's actually beliefs or even hobbies, all right? That's another clue for someone out there. And yeah, there is still balance in this connection. You are the yin to this person's yang and vice versa. Next, you got the doubt. Then you have leadership. Then you have house buildings. Okay. All right. So based on these three cards now, another message from spirit is that there is a need for you guys to just surrender the outcome, okay? To just allow things to happen. I'm really getting that, especially if you find yourself always trying to ask, when is this person coming? Why is this person not here yet? All right? Because as much as you really wanted to find the exact answers right here, right now, the universe has its way of showing you the information that you really needed to hear exactly when, how you will actually need it. All right. And so there's something about releasing the need to know everything. But I'm also picking up as well with this house and buildings card. It is not yet ready for some of you to be welcoming love into your life because there's something that you actually needed to heal or to work from within. So that, number one, you can actually attract the right person for you, the right partner for you, especially if a lot of healing work needs to be done. For others of you, what needs to be prioritized right now, just like what I said, it's more about career, is what I heard from spirit. Maybe this is not the right time for you guys to be, yeah, putting your focus on your love life, but this is the right time for you now to put your focus more on yourself or other priorities such as career, studies, or work or business. All right, let's try to pull it more. Next, you have positive movement forward, crown chakra. And adventure. Wow. Then we have a boat over here. All right. So, what I actually heard is that you're really being encouraged to just keep on moving forward. Keep swimming is more of like what I heard from Spirit. Life is an adventure. All right. So, sometimes we may not know exactly what's just about to happen, but just keep on moving forward. All right. So that's why I heard earlier when I saw this Tao card, where some of you might be kind of like finding yourself always feeling confused, or you always wanted to find out what's going to happen next. Your guides, your ancestors are saying, just keep on moving forward, enjoy the journey. That's why I got this adventure card. And again, you will be led to the right person for you when the time is right. But for others of you, this is not the right time just yet because of you really needed to put your focus more on yourself, on your own healing, or you really needed to put your focus more on career. This is also Eight of Pentacles. So there's really something about career, studies, or anything that is related to finances. And that's probably why you're not yet ready to welcome love. Maybe this is what you need to put your focus first. All right, let's try to pull it more. Yeah, you got beauty. Wow. Gentle gardener. Okay, let's get this deck. Patience. See, I told you guys. I told you guys. So, like what I said, for a lot of you who are watching this collective reading, even the ones who are almost ready for love, they're actually saying, just be patient, okay? Just be patient. It will happen. For now, just go with the flow, all right? Surrender the need to know how or where will you meet this person. Just go with the flow is really what I'm hearing, especially now that we got the patience card. And it says here, just a few more months for others of you. Good things come to those who wait. And while you're waiting, just play. That's also what I heard. And then for others of you with this beauty card and then gentle gardener, your ancestors are really reminding you to make sure that you love yourself first. Embrace your true beauty. You are beautiful inside and out. How do you see yourself? Because again, gentle gardener, it's more like talking about how you are actually thinking all the time, whether it's about yourself, your situation, or others. In this case, it's about you. How do you see yourself? How do you see your life right now? Make sure that your thoughts are also on the positive. That's what I heard from your spiritual team or your ancestors. I more like heard ancestors, especially with this old woman over here. So they're really wanting to encourage you guys to embrace your true beauty, to love yourself, and at the same time, again, with the flowers, to make sure that you actually grow a really beautiful relationship with yourself first. And once you're ready, I tell you, things will just fall into place is more like what I'm hearing. Okay. But be patient at the same time. Because like what I said, for a lot of you, this is not yet the right time. Others of you are almost there, maybe a few more months. That's why it says here, just a few more months. But for others of you, I'll be very honest. I really got this message that a lot of healing work needs to be done. Others of you, the reason why you're not ready for love to come in, it's because of you are still very much deeply affected from a past traumatic experience or from a past person that again needs to be healed. All right, so let's move on to the next set of cards. Are you ready for LOVE? Wow, you got the Chaser. Fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. Yeah, now it makes sense why earlier there was a message for some of you guys that balance is very much needed. Okay? Remember, you got the Yang card, and like what I said earlier, maybe some of you are not aware, but you're more like embracing the Yang energy. Yang is masculine. Although we all have yin and yang aspects within each of us, it's very important that you try to balance both. Are you operating more on the yang energy or the yin energy? Remember that yin is the divine feminine and it's more about receiving. The yang is more of like the action taker, the doer. Are you always the one initiating action towards somebody that you're interested in? All right. Are you always the one who's more aggressive or assertive? And that's why I got the chaser card. All right. So ask yourself that very important question. Because maybe for some of you guys, this is the time for you now to seriously look into balancing those yin and yang aspect. All right. Especially if you are realizing or noticing that you're more of like embracing the yang energy. For others of you with this chaser card, there may be some issues around abandonment and it's probably tied to some inner child wounds that you may not have healed from just yet. All right. So I feel that this is a message as well for some of you, which is why you're not yet ready for LOVE or for love, because you have to love yourself first. You have to heal some aspects of yourself first. All right. Whether it's your inner child. All right. And at the same time, codependency. Are you always kind of like trying to, wanting to kind of like, depend on someone, or you're trying to chase for someone to love you back? All right. Those are the questions that you really needed to ask. Because, like what I said earlier, your ancestors, your spiritual team are saying you have to grow a beautiful relationship with yourself first. All right. Don't look for happiness outside of yourself. Because what happens if that person leaves, all right? Then it would just actually make you feel so hurt again, right? So this is a very strong message for someone out there to heal all of these things, whether it's abandonment wounds or codependency, or there is a need for balancing the yin and yang aspect. All right, let's try to pull it more. Cut down, right? Stop the pattern. So I feel like what I said, the reason as to why you're not ready yet for love, it's because of there are some relationship patterns maybe, or some cycles that needs to be closed out. And I feel this is part of it with the abandonment wounds or inner child wounds or the chasing energy. Again, don't chase. All right. Don't force relationships, you guys. I used to do that before. I used to force friendships. But because of my spiritual journey, I learned a lot. So instead of chasing, say to yourself, I don't chase, I attract. Okay. And then for others of you, codependency, that needs to be resolved first. And then for others of you, not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear or frustrations. So maybe that's why for others of you, this is not the right time yet for you to welcome love. And even if you try to, don't be surprised if you would actually attract a person who's probably not even going to be loving you the way that you wanted to be loved, especially if you're noticing that you always attract emotionally unavailable people. And that's not their fault entirely. Maybe it's about time for us as well to look within. Maybe there are some things that I needed to heal from within so that I'll be attracting a different type of partnership once I'm healed. Because always remember, relationships are mirrors. So for others of you, if you are noticing that you're always seeing yourself as if you're not good enough or that you're not pretty enough with a beauty card over here, then this is the perfect time for you to start working on it and try to tell yourself all the time that you are beautiful inside and out. Don't sabotage yourself, all right? Don't destroy yourself. You are good enough. You are worthy of a healthy and a beautiful relationship instead of you chasing wrong people out there. All right. Again, say to yourself, I don't chase, I attract. All right. Let's move on to the next set of cards. What else? Are you ready for love? Ooh, what is this? Let's see. Psychic connection. Unexpected connection. Oh my gosh. And then we have rekindle. Okay. So with this psychic connection and unexpected connection, this is for those who are just about to meet their next partner, maybe in a few more months. And this is something that you're probably not expecting. That's why it says unexpected connection. Whether you're not necessarily expecting that this is it. This is somebody that you'll be in a serious relationship with. Or it can also be that this is not your usual type as well. All right, because you got opposites attract. All right, you may have different beliefs or opinions, or there's some differences between you and this future partner of yours. And they're showing me here that with a psychic connection, that you both are really kind of like, yeah, feeling so much drawn to each other. You can really understand each other. You don't need to verbally express what you feel because the other person is already sensing it. Okay. That's also what I'm getting here. Now, with a rekindle card, two things. There is still a possibility that an old flame might actually return. Okay. So this person may actually return, or this rekindle card is also talking about how maybe it's not yet the right time for you to welcome love because you're still struggling in letting go of the past. Maybe because of you're still hoping for this past person to return. So any of those two messages, all right, with this rekindle card. All right, let's move on to the next. Sexual freedom. Inner peace. And then compatibility. Oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck, worthiness. And we were just talking about that earlier. Let's actually start off with this. I was drawn to this, and we were just talking about how some of you really needed to look at yourself differently moving forward. Don't sabotage yourself, all right? See yourself as somebody who's very much deserving of great love or a healthy love, all right? And in order for you to attract that as well, ask yourself, how am I treating myself? Do I really love myself? Maybe that's the reason as to why I attract men or women who doesn't really show me the love that I wanted to experience. And that's because of I couldn't even love myself. Think about that. Okay? And then for others of you with this sexual freedom, I'm getting here, there's really something about maybe, yeah, like feeling free, like expressing your sexuality, who you truly are. I'm getting that as well. Maybe there's also something about being comfortable in your naked skin because they're naked here, all right? That's also what I'm hearing. That's why I'm picking up authenticity. And then we got inner peace. So I really feel that maybe for whoever this next partner of yours is going to be, I'm getting that this is really going to be a really great relationship that would actually make you feel more at peace, or it would somehow make you feel more assured. That's also what I'm getting. And then you got compatibility. So obviously, yeah, you and this person will share so many things together. Maybe you're different in some ways, but You have a lot of things in common that you can actually share. All right. This is a soulmate connection, by the way. I'm also picking that up. If you are kind of like interested in labels, I'm really getting that as well. All right. So let's actually pull up some signs. Let's see. Who is this person in the future for you once you're ready for love? Ooh, okay. Sun. Strong 7th house. North Node. Wow, you're destined to be with this person. I feel that this is part of your soul family, or you had several lifetimes with this person. Okay. They're also showing me here that either you would start out as friends, or you might actually meet this person on some dating site, let's just say, or another friend might actually introduce you to this person. For others of you, this person is probably already a father or mother. That's also what I got. Or they may already have a child. For others of you, I'm also hearing that, yeah, this person is somebody who is very, very passionate, very romantic, especially got the 7th house, all right, which is all about partnership or relationship. So I'm really getting here that, yeah, this person is also very passionate, very romantic. But for a lot of you, you actually shared several lifetimes together. There's a lot of lesson in this connection as well. And you're destined to meet this person if you haven't met them already. All right. Huh. Very interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me just pull up some messages for you guys. Let's actually start off with this one. Any message for the collective, please? Are you freaking kidding me? You saw me shuffle. You saw me shuffle, you guys. I can't make that up. What did I say at the very start of the reading? Relationship patterns, right? Remember, I told you guys that a cycle needs to be closed out first. And that is the reason as to why you're not yet ready for love. All right. And if you even try to, there is a possibility that you may actually end up attracting the same type of partner, especially if they are emotionally unavailable. All right. Or somebody who's actually also struggling with abandonment wounds or abandonment issues. So I tell you guys, for those single people out there watching this collective reading, this is the cycle that needs to be closed out. So you can actually be ready or finally ready to welcome the love that you really deserve. Okay? It says it takes strength to recognize the need for change. That's the reason why I was actually kind of like sharing you guys some questions that you may actually want to ask yourself. Okay? So you can actually identify maybe there is something that I really needed to modify or I needed to put my focus on so that I can see a different output in the future. All right. Or so that I won't be able to attract these type of men or women anymore. So in other words, there is a relationship pattern that needs to be cut off or close out. Because remember, let me go back to one of your cards earlier. Yeah. Remember, you got the cut down card and it says stop the pattern, right? This is crazy. Now, what pattern is that? It's relationship patterns. So, seriously, look into this, you guys, because this is going to help you to be led towards the right partnership. I tell you that. All right, so let's get another message before we end this reading. Any other message for the collective? Wow, we have 3. Let's take all 3. So this is the first card, and it says embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. But I feel this is what I heard earlier. Remember, I said that your guides are saying you need to embrace your true beauty. For others of you, there is a need for you to be more authentic, okay? To embrace authenticity. I'm also getting somebody watching this pile is probably not yet coming out. I keep on hearing that. Yeah, somebody's trying to, yeah, kind of like try to hide in the closet, all right? Maybe that's why I got sexual freedom. So, yeah, whoever this is for, your guides, your ancestors are saying, embrace who you truly are. And that's part of self love. You embrace everything about you as well. Plus, don't, try to find somebody who can actually, yeah, feel the void inside of you. All right. You have to be whole and complete on your own. Always remember that. So, this is the time for you guys to just embrace yourselves, embrace your true self, everything about you. Okay. Which is a sign of self love. Next, you got this message. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So somebody needed to hear that message. Then we have this card that says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Just do what feels right. So there you go. That's what I actually have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. You've learned something from this so that you can actually attract the right partner, the right relationship that you so deserve. Happy Hearts Day. Bye bye.